Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan is located in the South Caucasus region of Eurasia at the crossroads of Eastern Europe and Central Asia. It is bounded by the Caspian Sea to the east, Russia to the north, Georgia to the northwest, Armenia to the west and Iran to the south. The exclave of Nakhchivan is bounded by Armenia to the north and east, Iran to the south and west, and has an 11 kilometers (6.8 miles) long border with Turkey in the northwest. The Azerbaijan Democratic Republic proclaimed its independence in 1918 and became the first secular democratic Muslim majority state. In 1920 the country was incorporated into the Soviet Union as the Azerbaijan Soviet Socialist Republic. The modern Republic of Azerbaijan proclaimed its independence on 30 August 1991, shortly before the dissolution of the USSR in the same year. In September 1991, the Armenian majority of the disputed Nagorno-Karabakh region seceded to form the Republic of Artsakh. The region and 7 adjacent districts outside it became de facto independent with the end of the Nagorno-Karabakh War in 1994. These regions are internationally recognized as part of Azerbaijan pending a solution to the status of the Nagorno-Karabakh through negotiations facilitated by the OSCE. Azerbaijan is a unitary semi-presidential republic. It is one of 6 independent Turkic states and an active member of the Turkic Council and the Turksoy Community. Azerbaijan has diplomatic relations with 158 countries and holds membership in 38 international organizations, including the United Nations since 1992, the Council of Europe, the Non-Aligned Movement, the OSCE, and the NATO Partnership for Peace (PFP) program. It is one of the founding members of Guam, the Commonwealth of Independent States (CIS), and the Organization for the Prohibition of Chemical Weapons. Azerbaijan also holds observer status in the World Trade Organization. While more than 89% of the population is Shia Muslim, the Constitution of Azerbaijan does not declare an official religion and all major political forces in the country are secularists. Azerbaijan has a high level of human development according to the Human Development Index. It has a high rate of economic development and literacy, as well as a low rate of unemployment. However, the ruling party, the New Azerbaijan Party, has been accused of authoritarianism and human rights abuses. History of Azerbaijan. The earliest evidence of human settlement in the territory of Azerbaijan dates back to the Late Stone Age and is related to the Gurushay culture of Azak Cave. The Upper Paleolithic and Late Bronze Age cultures are attested in the caves of Tagalar, Damsili, Zar, Yatak Yeri and in the necropolises of Leylatepe and Saraytepe. Early settlements included the Scythians in the 9th century BC. Following the Scythians, Iranian Medes came to dominate the area to the south of the Aras. The Medes forged a vast empire between 900 to 700 BC, which was integrated into the Achaemenid Empire around 550 BC. The area was conquered by the Achaemenids, leading to the spread of Zoroastrianism. Later it became part of Alexander the Great's empire and its successor, the Seleucid Empire. During this period, Zoroastrianism spread in the Caucasus and Atropatene. Caucasian Albanians, the original inhabitants of northeastern Azerbaijan, ruled that area from around the 4th century BC, and established an independent kingdom. Geography of Azerbaijan. Geographically, Azerbaijan is located in the South Caucasus region of Eurasia, straddling Western Asia and Eastern Europe. It lies between latitudes 38 degrees and 42 degrees north, and longitudes 44 degrees and 51 degrees east. The total length of Azerbaijan's land borders is 2,648 kilometers (1,645 miles), of which 1,007 kilometers are with Armenia, 756 kilometers with Iran, 480 kilometers with Georgia, 390 kilometers with Russia and 15 kilometers with Turkey. The coastline stretches for 800 kilometers (497 miles), and the length of the widest area of the Azerbaijani section of the Caspian Sea is 456 kilometers (283 miles). The territory of Azerbaijan extends 400 kilometers (249 miles) from north to south and 500 kilometers (311 miles) from west to east. Three physical features dominate Azerbaijan: the Caspian Sea, whose shoreline forms a natural boundary to the east, the Greater Caucasus mountain range to the north, and the extensive flatlands at the country's center. There are also three mountain ranges, the Greater and Lesser Caucasus, and the Talish Mountains, together covering approximately 40% of the country. The highest peak of Azerbaijan is Mount Bazarduzu, 4,466 meters, while the lowest point lies in the Caspian Sea, -28 meters. Nearly half of all the mud volcanoes on Earth are concentrated in Azerbaijan. These volcanoes were also among nominees for the new Seven Wonders of Nature. The main water sources are surface waters. However, only 24 of the 8,350 rivers are greater than 100 kilometers (62 miles) in length. All the rivers drain into the Caspian Sea in the east of the country. The largest lake is Serisu, 67 square kilometers, and the longest river is Kur, 1,515 kilometers, which is transboundary with Armenia. Azerbaijan's four main islands in the Caspian Sea have a combined area of over 30 square kilometers. Since the independence of Azerbaijan in 1991, the Azerbaijani government has taken measures to preserve the environment of Azerbaijan. National protection of the environment accelerated after 2001 when the state budget increased due to new revenues provided by the Baku-Tbilisi-Ceyhan pipeline. Within 4 years, protected areas doubled and now make up 8% of the country's territory. Since 2001, the government has set up 7 large reserves and almost doubled the sector of the budget earmarked for environmental protection. Biodiversity of Azerbaijan. The first reports on the richness and diversity of animal life in Azerbaijan can be found in travel notes of Eastern travelers. Animal carvings on architectural monuments, ancient rocks, and stones survived up to the present times. The first information on the flora and fauna of Azerbaijan was collected during the visits of naturalists to Azerbaijan in the 17th century. There are 106 species of mammals, 97 species of fish, 363 species of birds, 10 species of amphibians and 52 species of reptiles which have been recorded and classified in Azerbaijan. The national animal of Azerbaijan is the Karabakh horse, a mountain steppe racing and riding horse endemic to Azerbaijan. The Karabakh horse has a reputation for its good temper, speed, elegance, and intelligence. It is one of the oldest breeds, with ancestry dating to the ancient world. However, today the horse is an endangered species. Azerbaijan's flora consists of more than 4,500 species of higher plants. Due to the unique climate in Azerbaijan, the flora is much richer in the number of species than the flora of the other republics of the South Caucasus. About 67% of the species growing in the whole Caucasus can be found in Azerbaijan. Politics of Azerbaijan. The structural formation of Azerbaijan's political system was completed by the adoption of the new constitution on 12 November 1995. According to Article 23 of the Constitution, the state symbols of the Azerbaijan Republic are the flag, the coat of arms, and the national anthem. The state power in Azerbaijan is limited only by law for internal issues, but for international affairs is additionally limited by the provisions of international agreements. The Constitution of Azerbaijan states that it is a presidential republic with 3 branches of power: executive, legislative and judicial. The legislative power is held by the Unicameral National Assembly and the Supreme National Assembly in the Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. The Parliament of Azerbaijan, called Milli Majlis, consists of 125 deputies and elected based on the majority voting system, with a term of 5 years for each elected member. The elections are held every 5 years, on the first Sunday of November. The parliament is not responsible for the formation of the government, but the constitution requires the approval of the cabinet of ministers by Milli Majlis. The Yeni Azerbaijan Party, and independents loyal to the ruling government, currently hold almost all of the parliament's 125 seats. During the 2010 parliamentary election, the opposition parties, Musavat and Azerbaijani Popular Front Party, failed to win a single seat. European observers found numerous irregularities in the run-up to the election and on election day. The executive power is held by the president, who is elected for a 7-year term by direct elections, and the prime minister. The President is authorized to form the Cabinet, a collective executive body, accountable to both the President and the National Assembly. The Cabinet of Azerbaijan consists primarily of the Prime Minister, his deputies, and ministers. The President does not have the right to dissolve the National Assembly but has the right to veto its decisions. To override the presidential veto, the Parliament must have a majority of 95 votes. The judicial power is vested in the Constitutional Court, Supreme Court, and the Economic Court. The President nominates the judges in these courts. The European Commission for the Efficiency of Justice (CEPEJ) report refers to the Azerbaijani justice model on the selection of new judges as best practice, reflecting the particular features and the course of development towards ensuring the independence and quality of the judiciary in a new democracy. Azerbaijan's system of governance nominally can be called two-tiered. The top or highest tier of the government is the executive power headed by President. The President appoints the cabinet of ministers and other high-ranking officials. The local executive authority is merely a continuation of executive power. The legal status of local state administration in Azerbaijan is determined by the provision on local executive authority Yerli Ikra Hakimiyati, adopted 16 June 1999. In June 2012, the President approved the new regulation, which granted additional powers to local executive authorities, strengthening their dominant position in Azerbaijan's Local Affairs. Chapter 9 of the Constitution of the Azerbaijan Republic addresses major issues of local self-government, such as the legal status of municipalities, types of local self-government bodies, their basic powers and relationships to other official entities. The other nominal tier of governance is municipalities, and members of municipalities are elected by a general vote in municipal elections every 5 years. Currently, there are 1,607 municipalities across the country. The law on municipal elections and the law on the status of municipalities were the first to be adopted in the field of local government, 2 July 1999. The law on municipal service regulates the activities of municipal employees, their rights, duties, labor conditions and social benefits, and outlines the structure of the executive apparatus and the organization of municipal service. The law on the status of municipalities regulates the role and structure of municipal bodies and outlines state guarantees of legal and financial autonomy. The law pays special attention to the adoption and execution of municipal programs concerning social protection, social and economic development, and the local environment. The Security Council is the deliberative body under the President, and he organizes it according to the Constitution. It was established on 10 April 1997. The administrative department is not a part of the President's office but manages the financial, technical and pecuniary activities of both the President and his office. Although Azerbaijan has held several elections since regaining its independence and it has many of the formal institutions of democracy, it remains classified as not free, on the border with partly free by Freedom House. In recent years, large numbers of Azerbaijani journalists, bloggers, lawyers, and human rights activists have been rounded up and jailed for their criticism of President Aliyev and government authorities. A resolution adopted by the European Parliament in September 2015 described Azerbaijan as having suffered the greatest decline in democratic governance in all of Eurasia over the past 10 years, noting as well that its dialogue with the country on human rights has not made any substantial progress. On 17 March 2016, the President of Azerbaijan signed a decree pardoning more than a dozen of the persons regarded as political prisoners by some NGOs. This decree was welcomed as a positive step by the U.S. State Department. On 16 March 2017, another pardon decree was signed, which led to the release of additional persons regarded as political prisoners. Azerbaijan has been harshly criticized for bribing foreign officials and diplomats in order to promote its causes abroad and legitimize its elections at home, a practice that has been termed as caviar diplomacy. However, on 6 March 2017, ESISC, European Strategic Intelligence and Security Center, published a report called The Armenian Connection, in which it attacked human rights NGOs and research organizations criticizing human rights violations and corruption in Azerbaijan. ESISC in that report asserted that the caviar diplomacy report elaborated by ESI aimed to create a climate of suspicion based on slander to form a network of MPs that would engage in a political war against Azerbaijan, and that the network, composed of European PMs, Armenian officials, and some NGOs, Human Rights Watch, Amnesty International, Human Rights House Foundation, Open Dialogue, European Stability Initiative, and Helsinki Committee for Human Rights, was financed by the Soros Foundation. According to Robert Colson, Radio Free Europe, ESISC is a part of Baku's lobbying efforts to extend the use of front think tanks to shift public opinion. Freedom Files Analytical Center said that the report is written in the worst traditions of authoritarian propaganda. Military in Azerbaijan. The history of the modern Azerbaijan army dates back to the Azerbaijan Democratic Republic in 1918, when the National Army of the newly formed Azerbaijan Democratic Republic was created on 26 June 1918. When Azerbaijan gained independence after the dissolution of the Soviet Union, the armed forces of the Republic of Azerbaijan were created according to the law on the Armed Forces of 9 October 1991. The original date of the establishment of the short-lived National Army is celebrated as Army Day, the 26th of June, in today's Azerbaijan. As of 2002, Azerbaijan had 95,000 active personnel in its armed forces. There are also 17,000 paramilitary troops. The armed forces have three branches: the land forces, the air forces and the navy. Additionally, the armed forces embrace several military subgroups that can be involved in state defense when needed. These are the internal troops of the Ministry of Internal Affairs and the State Border Service, which includes the Coast Guard as well. The Azerbaijan National Guard is a further paramilitary force. It operates as a semi-independent entity of the Special State Protection Service, an agency subordinate to the President. Azerbaijan adheres to the Treaty on Conventional Armed Forces in Europe and has signed all major international arms and weapons treaties. Azerbaijan closely cooperates with NATO in programs such as Partnership for Peace and Individual Partnership Action Plan. Azerbaijan has deployed 151 of its peacekeeping forces in Iraq and another 184 in Afghanistan. The defense budget of Azerbaijan for 2011 was set at $3.1 billion United States dollars. In addition to that, $1.36 billion was planned to be used for the needs of the defense industry, which brings up the total military budget to $4.6 billion. Azerbaijani President Ilham Aliyev said on 26 June 2011 that the defense spending reached $3.3 billion that year. Azerbaijan's defense budget for 2013 is $3.7 billion. Azerbaijani defense industry manufactures small arms, artillery systems, tanks, armors and Nakhchivan devices, aviation bombs, pilotless vehicles, various military vehicles, and military planes and helicopters. Economy of Azerbaijan. After gaining independence in 1991, Azerbaijan became a member of the International Monetary Fund, the World Bank, the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development, the Islamic Development Bank, and the Asian Development Bank. The banking system of Azerbaijan consists of the Central Bank of Azerbaijan, commercial banks and non-banking credit organizations. The National, now Central Bank was created in 1992 based on the Azerbaijan State Savings Bank, an affiliate of the former State Savings Bank of the USSR. The central bank serves as Azerbaijan's central bank, empowered to issue the national currency, the Azerbaijani manat, and to supervise all commercial banks. Two major commercial banks are Unibank and the state-owned International Bank of Azerbaijan, run by Dr. Jahangir Hajiev. Pushed up by spending and demand growth, the 2007 Q1 inflation rate reached 16.6%. Nominal incomes and monthly wages climbed 29% and 25% respectively against this figure, but price increases in the non-oil industry encouraged inflation. Azerbaijan shows some signs of the so-called Dutch disease because of its fast-growing energy sector, which causes inflation and makes non-energy exports more expensive. In the early 2000s, the chronically high inflation was brought under control. This led to the launch of a new currency, the new Azerbaijani manat, on 1 January 2006, to cement the economic reforms and erase the vestiges of an unstable economy. In 2008, Azerbaijan was cited as one of the top 10 reformers by the World Bank's Doing Business report. Azerbaijan led the world as the top reformer in 2007-08, with improvements on 7 out of 10 indicators of regulatory reform. Azerbaijan started operating a one-stop shop in January 2008 that halved the time, cost and number of procedures to start a business. Business registrations increased by 40% in the first 6 months. Azerbaijan also eliminated the minimum loan cutoff of $1,100, more than doubling the number of borrowers covered by the credit registry. Also, taxpayers can now file forms and pay their taxes online. Azerbaijan's extensive reforms moved it far up the ranks, from 97 to 33 in the overall ease of doing business. Azerbaijan is also ranked 57th in the Global Competitiveness Report for 2010-2011, above other CIS countries. By 2012, the GDP of Azerbaijan had increased 20-fold from its 1995 level. According to the World Bank's Doing Business Report 2019, Azerbaijan improved its position in the Ease of Doing Business rank from 57 to 25. As a result of implementing a record number of reforms mainly involving institutional changes among the 10 top improvers, to do business in Azerbaijan became easier, such as time and cost to get construction permits reduced significantly, time by 80 days and cost by 12.563 Azerbaijani manats, the process of connecting electricity grid rationalized, as well as getting credit simplified. Agriculture in Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan has the largest agricultural basin in the region. About 54.9% of Azerbaijan is agricultural land. At the beginning of 2007, there were 4,755,100 hectares of utilized agricultural area. In the same year, the total wood resources counted 136 million cubic meters. Azerbaijan's agricultural scientific research institutes are focused on meadows and pastures, horticulture and subtropical crops, green vegetables, viticulture and winemaking, cotton growing and medicinal plants. In some areas, it is profitable to grow grain, potatoes, sugar beets, cotton, and tobacco. Livestock, dairy products, and wine and spirits are also important farm products. The Caspian fishing industry concentrates on the dwindling stocks of sturgeon and beluga. In 2002, the Azerbaijani merchant marine had 54 ships. Some products previously imported from abroad have begun to be produced locally. Among them is Coca-Cola by Coca-Cola Bottlers Limited, beer by Baki Kastel, parquet by Nahir and oil pipes by EU PEC Pipe Coating Azerbaijan. Tourist places in Azerbaijan. Tourism is an important part of the economy of Azerbaijan. The country was a well-known tourist spot in the 1980s. However, the fall of the Soviet Union, and the Nagorno-Karabakh War during the 1990s, damaged the tourist industry and the image of Azerbaijan as a tourist destination. It was not until the 2000s that the tourism industry began to recover, and the country has since experienced a high rate of growth in the number of tourist visits and overnight stays. In recent years, Azerbaijan has also become a popular destination for religious, spa, and healthcare tourism. During winter, the Shadig Mountain Resort offers skiing with state-of-the-art facilities. The government of Azerbaijan has set the development of Azerbaijan as an elite tourist destination as a top priority. It is a national strategy to make tourism a major, if not the single largest, a contributor to the Azerbaijani economy. These activities are regulated by the Ministry of Culture and Tourism of Azerbaijan. There are 63 countries that have a visa-free score. E-visa, for a visit of foreigners of visa-required countries to the Republic of Azerbaijan. According to the Travel and Tourism Competitiveness Report 2015 of the World Economic Forum, Azerbaijan holds 84th place. According to a report by the World Travel and Tourism Council, Azerbaijan was among the top 10 countries showing the strongest growth in visitor exports between 2010 and 2016. In addition, Azerbaijan placed first 46.1% among countries with the fastest developing travel and tourism economies, with strong indicators for inbound international visitor spending last year. Languages in Azerbaijan. The official language is Azerbaijani, which is a Turkic language. Azerbaijani is spoken by approximately 92% of the population as a mother tongue. Russian and Armenian, only in Nagorno-Karabakh, are also spoken, and each is the mother tongue of around 1.5% of the population respectively. Russian and English play significant roles as second or third languages of education and communication. There are a dozen other minority languages spoken natively in the country. Avar, Budik, Georgian, Juhuri, Kinalug, Kreitz, Lezgian, Rudel, Talish, Tat, Sahor, and Udi are all spoken by small minorities. Some of these language communities are very small and their numbers are decreasing. Armenian is almost exclusively spoken in the breakaway Nagorno-Karabakh region. Urbanization. In total, Azerbaijan has 78 cities, 63 city districts, and 1 special legal status city. These are followed by 261 urban-type settlements and 4,248 villages. Education in Azerbaijan. A relatively high percentage of Azerbaijanis have obtained some form of higher education, most notably in scientific and technical subjects. In the Soviet era, literacy and average education levels rose dramatically from their very low starting point, despite 2 changes in the standard alphabet, from Perso-Arabic script to Latin in the 1920s and from Roman to Cyrillic in the 1930s. According to Soviet data, 100% of males and females ages 9 to 49 were literate in 1970. According to the United Nations Development Programme Report 2009, the literacy rate in Azerbaijan is 99.5%. Since independence, one of the first laws that Azerbaijan's parliament passed to disassociate itself from the Soviet Union was to adopt a modified Latin alphabet to replace Cyrillic. Other than that, the Azerbaijani system has undergone little structural change. Initial alterations have included the re-establishment of religious education, banned during the Soviet period, and curriculum changes that have re-emphasized the use of the Azerbaijani language and have eliminated ideological content. In addition to elementary schools, education institutions include thousands of preschools, general secondary schools, and vocational schools, including specialized secondary schools and technical schools. Education through the 8th grade is compulsory. Culture in Azerbaijan. The culture of Azerbaijan has developed as a result of many influences. Today, national traditions are well preserved in the country despite Western influences, including globalized consumer culture. Some of the main elements of the Azerbaijani culture are music, literature, folk dances and art, cuisine, architecture, cinematography, and Novruz Bayram. The latter is derived from the traditional celebration of the New Year in the ancient Iranian religion of Zoroastrianism. Novruz is a family holiday. The profile of Azerbaijan's population consists, as stated above, of Azerbaijanis, as well as other nationalities or ethnic groups, compactly living in various areas of the country. Azerbaijani national and traditional dresses are the choka and papaki. There are radio broadcasts in Russian, Georgian, Kurdish, Lezgian and Talish languages, which are financed from the state budget. Some local radio stations in Balakan and Kachmaz organize broadcasts in Avar and Tat. In Baku, several newspapers are published in Russian, Kurdish, Dengi Kurd, Lezgian, Samar, and Talish languages. Jewish Society Sokhnut publishes the newspaper, Aziz. Sports in Azerbaijan. Freestyle wrestling has been traditionally regarded as Azerbaijan's national sport, in which Azerbaijan won up to 14 medals, including 4 gold since joining the International Olympic Committee. Currently, the most popular sports include football and wrestling. Football is the most popular sport in Azerbaijan, and the Association of Football Federations of Azerbaijan, with 9,122 registered players, is the largest sporting association in the country. The national football team of Azerbaijan demonstrates relatively low performance in the international arena compared to the national football clubs. The most successful Azerbaijani football clubs are Neftchi Baku, Karabag, and Gabala. In 2012, Neftchi Baku became the first Azerbaijani team to advance to the group stage of a European competition, beating Apoel of Cyprus 4-2 on aggregate in the playoff round of the 2012-13 UEFA Europa League. In 2014, Karabag became the second Azerbaijani club advancing to the group stage of the UEFA Europa League. In 2017, after beating Copenhagen 2-2 in the playoff round of the UEFA Champions League, Karabag became the first Azerbaijani club to reach the group stage. Futsal is another popular sport in Azerbaijan. The Azerbaijan national futsal team reached 4th place in the 2010 UEFA Futsal Championship, while domestic club Nakhchivan clinched bronze medals at the 2009-10 UEFA Futsal Cup and 2013-14 UEFA Futsal Cup. Azerbaijan was the main sponsor of Spanish football club Atlético de Madrid during seasons 2013-2014 and 2014-2015, a partnership that the club described should promote the image of Azerbaijan in the world. Azerbaijan is one of the traditional powerhouses of world chess, having hosted many international chess tournaments and competitions and became European Team Chess Championship winners in 2009, 2013 and 2017. Notable chess players from country's chess schools that made a great impact on the game in the world, includes Timur Rajabov, Shahriyar Mamedyarov, Vladimir Makhaganov, Vugar Gashimov, and former world chess champion Garry Kasparov. As of 2014, the country's home of Shamkir Chess, a Category 22 event and one of the highest-rated tournaments of all time. Backgammon also plays a major role in Azerbaijani culture. The game is very popular in Azerbaijan and is widely played among the local public. There are also different variations of backgammon developed and analyzed by Azerbaijani experts. Azerbaijan Women's Volleyball Super League is one of the strongest women leagues in the world. Its women's national team came fourth at the 2005 European Championship. Over the last years, clubs like Rabita Baku and Azerail Baku achieved great success at European Cups. Azerbaijani volleyball players include likes of Valeria Korotenko, Oksana Parkhomenko, Anessa Korkmaz, Natalia Mamadova, and Alla Hasanova. Other well-known Azerbaijani athletes are Namig Abdullayev, Togrul Asgarov, Ravshan Bayramov, Sharif Sharifov, Maria Stadnik and Farid Mansurov in wrestling, Nazim Husseinov, Elnor Mamadli, Elkin Mamadov and Rustam Oriev in judo, Rafael Agayev in karate, Magomedrashil Majidov and Agassi Mamadov in boxing, Nizami Pashayev in Olympic weightlifting, Azad Asgarov in pankration, Eduard Mamadov in kickboxing, and K1 fighter Zabit Sametov. Azerbaijan has a Formula One race track, made in June 2012, and the country hosted its first Formula One Grand Prix on 19 June 2016 and the Azerbaijan Grand Prix in 2017, 2018 and 2019. Other annual sporting events held in the country are the Baku Cup tennis tournament and the Tour d'Azerbaijan cycling race. Azerbaijan hosted several major sports competitions since the late 2000s, including the 2013 F1 Powerboat World Championship, 2012 FIFA U17 Women's World Cup, 2011 AIBA World Boxing Championships, 2010 European Wrestling Championships, 2009 Rhythmic Gymnastics European Championships, 2014 European Taekwondo Championships, 2014 Rhythmic Gymnastics European Championships, and 2016 World Chess Olympiad. On 8 December 2012, Baku was selected to host the 2015 European Games, the first to be held in the competition's history. Baku is also set to host the 4th Islamic Solidarity Games in 2017 and 2019 European Youth Summer Olympic Festival in 2019 and also one of the hosts of UEFA Euro 2020. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, click on like button. If you want to watch more videos like this, click on the subscription button below, it's free subscription.